So how we doing, guys? Your old pal Baba Ganoush here once again. Let's see, I got the backpack on, I got trekking poles in my hand, I got the camera rolling, I got the buff on. Where in the world could I possibly be? That's right, I'm down in Shenandoah National Park, hitting the trail for 2 nights, 3 days. Woo-wee! So I meant to be here super early this morning. Unfortunately, I had some things that I need to get done before I left. So it is just about 1:30 this afternoon. I'm finally hitting the trail. Yes, I know sundown is at 7:30, but I don't really care. Isn't that what a headlamp's for in the first place? Come on now. So I'm doing about 10 miles today. Basically, I got 10 miles and 10 point something miles. It's 1:30, sundown's at 7:30. I got plenty of time. So I don't have to feel like I'm too rushed. You know, I can just go at my nice, normal, steady pace and everything, and I'll get there without a problem. But today is a beautiful day. It is in like the high 70s, a little bit muggy, you know, driving down Skyline Drive. You know, you didn't get as spectacular as a view as I'm used to, because it is a little bit muggy. But up at these elevations, it does keep it nice and quiet. So, all right, guys, let me put you away. Let me make some miles. I know I'm talking a little bit this morning, and that's just because I am so excited to be out here. It's been a while coming. Haven't really gotten out a lot this summer, but I got some big trips coming up to make up for it. So let me put you away. Let me get some miles going here. I'll talk to you guys when I come to a nice little overlook. Baba Ganoush out. So I had to turn the camera back on real quick. Really cool thing just happened. So a hiker was coming up the trail and he stopped and he turned to me and he's like, "You look really familiar." And so I run off. I was like, "Well, I'm on YouTube." And he's like, No, that's not it. Damn it. And then I was like, "I work at REI." He's like, yeah, that's it. He's like, "What store do you work at?" So of course I told him I work at the DC flagship now, but I worked at the College Park store. And it just so happens that he actually attended a couple of my classes like a month or two before the College Park store shut down. And he's now just finishing up his through hike. He was doing a flip-flop through hike, so he's finishing it up in just the next couple weeks here. So really cool. You know, I love when I see some of my customers and stuff out on the trail. You know, sure enough, yeah, we're supposed to get them outfitted for a hike, but we also like to call ourselves inspired guides. And that's really to not only get them outfitted with the proper equipment, but also to inspire them into getting in the outdoors much more often than they already are, and really, you know, setting goals for themselves and ambitions. So really cool to see a customer who came into the College Park store recognize me, and the fact that he's finishing up his through hike. You know, that makes me so proud for what I do. Really cool. So I'm already a couple miles in. Let me continue to put you away. Continue to do the miles. Woo! Now I'm even more psyched up. I'm gonna start skipping through the woods here in a couple minutes. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Baba Ganoush out. Beautiful view. It's 5:30 right about now. Whew, long day, tough day. Well, long day for me, not so much for you. You're just tuning in now. Oh man, it's been a tough day. You know, I obviously got a late start today, and I tried rushing earlier in the day, and I just kind of tired myself out. So I took a good half hour, 45-minute break. You know, snacked up, really got some good snacks into me, stretched out, just drank some good water and things as well, and kind of re-energized myself. So I'm finishing up today here. So certainly it would be nice to be in about now or so, but you know, I needed to make sure that I had enough energy to get myself to where I needed to go. But beautiful view, heck of a way to end the day. I got some spectacular views coming up tomorrow. I got some tough hills to climb tomorrow. Let's get on up to shelter. There's no water there, so I am carrying extra water, which, as you can see, the big water bag on my side. And I got the 2 water bottles on my left side. So because I'm carrying extra water, I'm carrying extra weight. And I just came up a huge hill, and boy, is it heavy. But almost there to shelter. I got pretty much all downhill to go. And if the water source there is dried up, no worries. I have plenty of water for tonight. Breakfast tomorrow morning, and then only like a mile and a half past shelter, is like a visitor center place kind of thing, in which case they have a faucet you can fill up on. So I'm not worried at all. So let me put you away. Let me get on up there. It's starting to get dark. You know, we got a little bit of earlier days now. You know, it's starting coming into fall, so 7:30, sundown. Let me get on up there. Let me make sure I can get my tent site tonight. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bob Ganoush out. Alright guys, so I'm here at shelter already. I'm keeping my voice down because there are other people here. Whew. Nice long day. They got in here at 6 o'clock, exactly how I expected pretty much. So the way it went along, exactly how I planned, exactly how I expected. Well, not really like I planned, because I expected to start my day at more like 9 or 9:30 a.m. and not 1:30 p.m. Little hiccup, but that's okay. I got here in time. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set up my camp. You know, so just after 6, I have about an hour till sunlight, sundown. So yeah, let me go ahead. Let me set up my camp and everything. There's no water here whatsoever. The water source is completely dry, so I'm kind of glad I brought some extra. So especially I can have that rehydration tablet tonight. So let me put you down. Let me get my tent set up. Let me get my camp set up. Talk to you guys later on. Baba Ganoush out. How's it going, guys? Your old pal Baba Ganoush here. About to have my breakfast. It's 8:30 in the morning, or no, 7:30 in the morning. I'm about to have my biscuits and gravy. Delicious. As you can tell, I love the biscuits and gravy. That and the breakfast skillet, but I have that for tomorrow morning. So today I plan on doing about 15 miles. It's going to be a pretty tough day, especially this morning. I have a big climb this morning. But start nice and early so I can just take my time early, get the big climb over with, and the rest of the day is pretty nice and easy. So 7:30, I'm hoping to be out of here by 8 o'clock. I have pretty much everything packed up besides just, you know, obviously my food here and my last little couple odds and ends. But yeah, 8 o'clock, I think we can do it. If I can be out by 8 o'clock, that'll be a good day. So let me put you away. Let me eat my breakfast, get on up, talk to you guys further on down the trail. Baba Ganoush out. So how we doing, guys? Oh man, today is going to be a good day. I literally got to the entrance of where the shelter is, and so I quickly just stopped real quick, just hoist the pack up, tighten the belt one more time before I take off down the trail, and all of a sudden a mother deer and her young baby come hopping across the trail, maybe 20 feet in front of me. So really cool. It happened too quickly. I wasn't able to pull the camera out. I just gotta strap this thing to my forehead and just let it run all day. I'll just plug it into the battery pack, just let it run all day so I can capture all the cool animals and things that I've seen. I've seen a couple bears so far this year, and I unfortunately haven't been able to get a single freaking one on film. I came really close to getting one because I was pretty close to the bear number one. And it was on my hip, so I quickly just tried turning to the side and hitting the record button. Very quietly, of course. But today's going to be a good long day. I got 15 miles to go. I got a big climb to Mary's Rock, first and foremost this morning. Looking forward to it. Oh yeah. And then I got a long journey tomorrow, 25 miles tomorrow. You know, I'm doing it in stages so I can kind of get my legs warmed up and things. Sometimes what I like to do is just do all the miles first and then back myself out, but obviously yesterday wasn't going to happen. So so let me put you away, let me get the miles done. Talk to you guys further up the trail. Baba Ganoush out. So I'm finally made it to the top of that giant climb, and boy am I glad I did. Look at this view. This is just simply amazing. I mean, come on, where else would you rather be? This is just spectacular. Holy smokes. How lucky am I? I get to come up and see this. See this right here, this is why I do this. This is why we do this, right? Where else do you get to see things like this? Where else do you get to experience this? You know, I had a few days off from work. I can be sitting at home. You know, I could be playing around, playing video games, so on and so forth. This is where I'd rather be. Yeah, it's a tough climb. It's exhausting. You have sore muscles, sore feet, sore back by the end of the day. But this is what makes it all worth it. Let me put you away. Let me continue on the trail, get on up. I have still a solid number of miles to go, but this is a heck of a start. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Baba Ganoush out. Alright, so how we doing, guys? Up here, a nice little overlook. As you can see, I got a great view behind me. I'm not going to go too close to the edge because it is kind of spooky, and it's straight down from there. I'm really tall up right now. So really nice. Beautiful day so far. You know, it's in like the high 70s, low 80s. You got a constant breeze, keeping the humidity down a little bit. Not too shabby. So I probably have about 9 or 10 miles left to go, somewhere in that range. I haven't really been paying attention to my guidebook page at all today. Just kind of been hiking my hike. And it's just about 12 o'clock. So yesterday I had to do 10 miles in about 5 hours. Or less than 5 hours. I did it in about 4.5 hours. And I got 9 or 10 miles left to go. And it's only 12 o'clock. I'm an hour and a half ahead of schedule. I'm in good shape. I'm just kind of taking my time today. I'm trying to save my energy and everything. You know, not really pushing the miles like I did yesterday, because yesterday I was on a time crunch. Because I have a big day tomorrow. I have a solid 25-mile day tomorrow because I got to backtrack and do all the miles that I'm currently doing. Oh man, that's going to be a rough one tomorrow. But this area's been tough for me, which means tomorrow's going to be a little bit easier. Still 25 miles though. So let me put you away. Let me get on up. Let me try to get even more ahead of schedule. I'll catch you with guys further on down the trail. Baba Ganoush out. So how we doing, guys? Oh man, beautiful day so far. Seen a good number of people out on the trail as well, which is always nice to see. So by my estimation, I'm about 7.5 miles or so from shelter, give or take, which is great. So it's 1 o'clock exactly right now, which is awesome. So I'm way ahead of schedule from yesterday. So I'm just kind of relaxing, just going at a nice relaxed pace, not really trying to kill it right now. You know, if I get to I have an overlook coming up, so I'll stop there and have my lunch and everything. You know, I know it'll only be maybe like 5 miles before shelter, but it's always good just to stop and snack up so you're not running, you know, having the tank run empty by the time you get into camp. So beautiful day so far. Humidity's been down. Seen some good people on the trail as well. Good overall day. You know, my legs feel great. My legs feel super strong. I feel nice and energized today, a lot better than yesterday. I'm going to make sure I have a good dinner tonight. If I can get into camp early, I'm going to snack a little bit extra. Really get some of the extra calories into me, as well as just lose some of the extra weight. So that doing the 25 miles tomorrow, you know, I feel a little bit better. My pack feels a little bit lighter. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. I got my speaker over my shoulder here, playing some music as I go during the day. Got some good tunes playing. It's beautiful. Seeing a bunch of deer and little odds and ends animals. I haven't seen any bear. I've seen some signs of bear, but no bear. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Catch up with you guys further on down the trail. Baba Ganoush out. You guys ready for another spectacular view? Get a load of this. Yeah, Shenandoah gives you some pretty spectacular views. You know, you have some pretty good elevation changes. It's not really rough terrain. It's just a lot of elevation changes and long elevation changes. But then all of a sudden it comes up to something like this. Oh man, am I so freaking spoiled. So spoiled. So I took my pack off. I'm going to relax here for a few minutes. There's a good shady spot over there. Yeah, I'm going to relax. I'm going to snack up, drink up. I do have some good water sources coming up. I'll be able to refill there. It's 2 o'clock now. I'm like 5 miles, 5.5 miles from shelter. So I'm making real good time. So I figure I can stop and relax. Let me get some good food into me, better food rather than just like bars and things like that. And then we'll go from there. So I'll catch with the guys further on down the trail. Baba Ganoush out. All right, so how we doing, guys? Whew. Long day. I'm getting pretty tired. But I'm only about 1.5 miles or so from shelter. I'm hoping the water source is running plentiful at the shelter, because the ones along the way, especially for the last like 8 miles, have been pretty dry. There's like a little trickle off the side of the hill back there, which certainly I could have, you know, filled up, taken the time and filled up the water bag and let it filter, but figure only about 1.5 miles. Let me get up there. Let me just hope that there's enough, the water source is flowing okay. Otherwise, I'll be in early enough where I know there's a water source about 1 mile, 1.25 miles past the shelter. But yeah, I'm a little tired. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Let me get on up to shelter. Let me get water in me. I'll catch up with the guys when I'm making camp and everything. Talk to you guys real soon. Baba Ganoush out. So how's it going, guys? Oh man, it is bright and early Wednesday morning. It is 8 o'clock right now. I've been hiking for about a half an hour. Oh man, it is a beautiful morning. Obviously, I'm super stoked. Not only do I get to get out and hike on the trail again, I feel really good this morning, really energized. You know, I had a great dinner last night. I had a great breakfast this morning. I feel great today. And I'm glad I feel great because I have a 25-mile day in front of me. Ooh-wee! 25 miles, baby. Woo! It is nice and chilled this morning. It's nice and cool, which is great. So I didn't even apply any of my bug spray yet, just because it's nice and cool and the bugs are down. I figure once it starts warming up and the bugs start coming out, then I'll apply it so my bug spray lasts a little bit longer. Oh man. So last night at the shelter, not only did we have a bear encounter, but we had deer encounter. Had some really good people there as well. Really cool shelter. They actually have like a cabin, basically like 50 yards below the shelter, that you can actually rent out, and it overlooks this really great spot where you can get like the sunset and everything. So the whole group of us, you know, we took our dinner, went down and enjoyed the sunset last night. So it's been really great to meet a lot of good people out here. Good seeing, it's always good to see, you know, people out hiking the trails and things as well. And, you know, I've actually been recognized a couple times out here. One, of course, day one, the first couple hours, in fact. Gentleman who recognized me from coming into some of my classes at REI, and a couple people last night recognized me on my YouTube channel. So it's always pretty fun being able to share those experiences. It is going to be a beautiful day. So looking forward to this. It's going to be tough, but it's going to be good. Talk to you guys further on down the trail. Baba Ganoush out. Heck of a way to start the day. Boom! Oh yeah, that is a heck of a view right there. I'm really close to the edge. It's a long way down. I'm super scared right now, but I still want to get some good footage, so I'm leaving you up there for the time being. Holy smokes, that is a heck of a view. A little bit nerve-wracking. In fact, I'm going to step off the edge for just a second, no pun intended. Yeah, that's a heck of a view. Even over the top of me there, just great view. Now that is a heck of a way to start the day. Woo! So it's just after 10 o'clock. I put a good number of miles behind me in the last couple hours. Really good. I figure, you know, I've done about 5.5, maybe 6 miles or so. So I'm definitely moving at a really nice pace. This is a view. This is what it's worth. All those climbs, all those up and downs, just being exhausted, being dehydrated, being hungry. It's totally worth it right then and there. Oh man, let me put you away. Let me get on up. Let me get some good miles. I have a long day ahead of me. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Baba Ganoush out. All right, well, I just had a nice little bear sighting. You know, I come up over the hill. I hear some crackling in the woods. All of a sudden, I hear something kind of move quickly because I heard my music coming. And sure enough, it was a nice little black bear there. You know, it was probably the one that we actually saw last night, because it was only maybe like 200 pounds maximum. You know, it's still like a young adult kind of thing. So really nothing that I'm too concerned about. He or she heard my music, and you know, we locked eyes, and it just turned around and just trotted away kind of thing. So it knows that it's not big enough to really put up a fight just yet. I've seen much bigger, that's what she said. So cool, nice little bear sighting. Yep, it's going on about 10 to 11 right now. So I put a good number of miles behind me. Bear sighting this morning. Saw some deer walking through our camp and everything as well this morning. So off to a pretty good day so far. So I'll talk to you guys further on down the trail. Got to make up some miles. Got to keep up this nice pace that I'm going with right now. Nice relaxed, but nice steady and on time pace. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Baba Ganoush out. All right, so how we doing, guys? Whew. It is just about 1 o'clock. Needless to say, I've been putting some good miles in. I'm getting pretty tired. Whew. Definitely coming around that time where I'm going to stop and have lunch, put some of those calories and protein and energy back into me so I continue the last leg of this trip. So I'm coming up on Mary's Rock, which is essentially about halfway. And the fact that I've done it in about 5 hours, which is around what I was looking to do. You know, so it's about 12 and a half miles in 5 hours, which is really nice. Moving at a nice pace. So yeah, as soon as I get to Mary's Rock, I might stop there and think about having my lunch. I only need a couple cups of water to be able to do it. I'm not going to cook anything. It's literally one of those like granola and blueberry and milk things where I just need like a cup of cold water to add to it basically. I have plenty of the water to get me to the next refill spot, which is just a couple miles past Mountain Shelter. And past Mountain Shelter is only in like 2.5-3 miles. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. So all right, so let me put you away. Let me get these miles done. Oh, starting to warm up. I got to make sure I stay on time with everything. I would like to try to get out here before dark, but certainly that's what a headlamp's for, just in case. So I'll talk to you guys further up the trail. Thanks for sticking with me. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Baba Ganoush out. All right, so how we doing, guys? Ooh, am I getting tired? So I passed Mountain Hut not too long ago. That's where I stayed night number 1. So I'm about 8.5 miles or so from my car. So I still got a little bit of ways to go. I have a nice water source coming up. I'm looking forward to that because I'm running pretty low. Got some good views coming up as well. Other than that, I am just flat out tired. I got plenty of snacks. I'm gonna stop and take my pack off and grab some water and drink some extra water while I'm there. Just about putting one foot in front of the other at this point in time, just getting back to my car whenever I get there. Now, I've been moving at a pretty nice relaxed pace all day. You know, still just constant elevation changes, just wears on you after a while. But at the end of it all, I'll be doing 25 miles here. Holy smokes. Yeah, so I have every right to be tired. So let me put you away. Let me continue on being tired and continue on hiking. Catch up with the guys further on down the trail. Whew, we're getting there. We're getting there. Talk to you guys real soon. Baba Ganoush out. Oh man. Oh my goodness. I am finally here. I am finally back at my car. What a long day. I am so tired. I still have a couple hour drive ahead of me, but I am so ready to just have a good night's sleep in my own bed, get some rest, get up off my feet. Oh man, I am so ready for this. 25.4 miles today, I think it is. Long day, and as you can see, it's starting to get dark. Oh man, I am so tired right now, but I feel really fulfilled. I'm so happy that I was able to finish off the 25 miles. That makes it a solid 50, almost 51 miles for only 3 days. That is some great mileage. That's a great average. That's just to where I want to be, especially if I plan on through hiking coming up real soon, in fact. So thank you guys so much for following along. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed hiking. Be sure to subscribe down below to keep up to date with all my videos. Hit the like button, leave a comment or a question. Make sure to check out my Instagram page. My link is in the description there. Thank you guys so much for following along and putting up with me this whole time. I look forward to catching you guys on the next adventure, next gear review, next overall video. Talk to you guys real soon. Pleasure as always. Baba Ganoush out.